President Joe Biden has made a deliberate decision to go quiet as his team gets down to the wire in the debt limit talks. This, according to White House officials. President Biden has intentionally stayed out of the spotlight, but this afternoon that changed in a hurry. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Today, President Joe Biden held an event in the Rose Garden. It was to introduce who he hopes will be the next principal military advisor to the commander-in-chief. But first, he brought up the debt limit.
Now, I want to be clear that the negotiations we're having with Speaker McCarthy is about the outlines of what the budget will look like, not about default. It's about competing visions for America.
And as debt ceiling talks are pushed to the brink.
But Speaker McCarthy and I have a very different view of who should bear the burden of additional efforts to get our fiscal house in order.
Moments later,
I have the honor of introducing my nominee to be the next chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Charles Q. Brown, Jr. General, welcome.
Also today, President Biden released a statement on the anniversary of George Floyd's death. The May 25th, 2020 killing of the 46-year-old by Minneapolis police officers sparked protests throughout the country. President Biden writing, George Floyd's murder exposed for many what black and brown communities have long known and experienced, that we must make a whole of society commitment to ensure that our nation lives up to its founding promise of fair and impartial justice for all under the law. Meanwhile, during an event on Twitter marred by technical glitches, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis makes it official.
To voters who are participating in this primary process, my pledge to you is this. If you nominate me, you can set your clock to January 20th, 2025 at high noon, because on the west side of the U.S. Capitol, I will be taking the oath of office as the 47th President of the United States. No excuses. I will get the job done.
President Biden took a swipe at Governor DeSantis with this video.
That was something that we were very proud to do.
So I would embrace proposals, like Paul Ryan offered.
Now, tomorrow afternoon, the White House hosts a couple of championship college basketball teams, and then it's on to the Memorial Day weekend already. And whether any debt deal, back to the debt deal now, whether any deal is approved before a quickly approaching June 1st deadline, also known as the X date, of course, remains to be seen. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.